So here's a little known Supreme Court case that everyone should pay heavy attention to. At least every Christian in the United States should pay heavy attention to. Thank you for watching Shikama Live with your host, Shikama. So the Supreme Court case is the U.S. versus the Little Sisters of the Poor. Now, all of the mainstream media describes them as a group of nuns. Specifically, it's not just a group of nuns. It is a group of nuns who have taken a vow of celibacy, so they are completely halted from having sexual relations whatsoever. There is nothing to suggest that any of them nefariously, underhandedly go off and have sex. A lot of them are very old, so it's probably not even a non-issue to even think about that. But these group of nuns specifically help the elderly poor. While we have a system of welfare and Medicaid and Medicare, what have you, this is a holdover from a time when we took care of our own. And frankly, this is exactly what I want the United States to get back to. We need to do away with welfare, do away with Medicaid, Medicare, all that sort of stuff, and we need to take care of our own. We need to donate our money directly to organizations like this group of nuns who directly help the elderly poor. So the nuns specifically had said that they cannot go along with Obamacare, and this is why I think every Christian in the United States should pay attention to this case. They said that they cannot go along with Obamacare because it's against their faith. Now, generally speaking, a nun doesn't have any more faith than a regular Christian. A lot of people might try and put forth the notion that nuns are somehow more special than a Christian that goes to church every Sunday, or a Catholic that goes to church every Sunday. But that is not the case. There are plenty of Christians who are far more faithful, study the Bible, and they're not ministers, they're not nuns, they're not priests, they're not even Sunday school teachers. They are just faithful people. But I want Christians to pay attention to this case. They said they cannot go along with Obamacare because Obamacare requires that they pay money to fund contraception. Every Christian is supposed to be against contraception because the Holy Bible says in Genesis, the two shall become one flesh. Go ye therefore and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. From my knowledge, I know the Jews take this as the first commandment, the real first commandment, that you are supposed to get married and have children. That's your whole purpose in life. That's why he created you. Every Christian then should also be of the same notion that you're supposed to grow up, get married, and have children. And no, not just women. Men and women are to have children together in marriage. It works out so much better for not only the couple and not only the child, but for society as a whole. If you have any doubts about that, simply go pull up an insurance chart and you will see that insurance companies give you far more leeway if you are a married couple with children. They love those people. They love them to death. If you're a single male, if you're a single female, you pay out the nose. I don't care how old you are either. Married couples with children get a much better deal. Why? Because the insurance companies have studied it. So let's continue on with the case. The lower courts issued an injunction against Obamacare, saying that this organization does not have to adhere to Obamacare during the trial. So what's going on? They were saying that this organization would have to pay millions of dollars in fees come January 1st, 2014. And the court said, no, until we decide this case, because they were going up to the Supreme Court, these sisters, the little sisters of the poor, do not have to adhere to Obama, nor can they be charged fees. So I'm saying every Christian should pay attention to this. You have the same exact rules in your religion as the little sisters of the poor. You're not supposed to give your money to anything that infringes upon your faith. And so many people, so many faithful people, so many people who call themselves Christians are jumping on the bandwagon of Obamacare. Obamacare, I could read you at least 10,000 things inside of Obamacare that completely destroys and goes against your religion. And if you've been paying attention for the past 5 years, you would have seen that the Obama administration has been attacking the religious right. Not just the religious right, religion in general, to such a degree that during the Democratic National Convention, they put it as a platform in their plank that they would completely remove God and any religion out of their platform. And it passed. They then retracted it because they did not want to come across as quote unquote evil to those Democrats who happen to be Christian. It actually passed and was a plank of the Democratic Party. This attack on the church, on religion in general, has come to its apex under the Obama administration first and second term. Obamacare is just the weapon that they can use to secretly get you as a Christian to deny your God, to deny your faith, and to deny everything that you as a Christian should be holding up, should be standing for. Literally, I'm saying if you are a Christian and you sign up for Obamacare, you are a faithless Christian. You really should not call yourself a Christian. Now, if you are a Christian, if you're a Protestant Christian especially, you are told quite point blankly that if you are to be a Christian, you know that the road is going to be fraught with perils, that it's very narrow. Only a few people can get into heaven. It is a very treacherous road, and you have a very strict rules and regulations by which you get into heaven. So it should come to you as no surprise that a Christian signing up for Obamacare is literally signing up for a mark of the beast. Literally. There's no debate. There's no, oh, well, I could see it the other way. It directly challenges and makes you deny your Christianity. This Supreme Court case, the Little Sisters of the Nun, is something every Christian should watch. So here is my advice. So I said you as a Christian should not sign up for Obamacare. So what should you do come January 1st, 2015, when you are supposedly charged a fee by the IRS? I would approach a lawyer right now and say, is there a class action lawsuit going on or being signed up for to file injunctions for Christians who do not want to sign up for Obamacare, to stop the federal government, the IRS as an agency, from trying to charge you from practicing your religion? Because this is definitely a religious question. The federal government is trying to get you to deny your religion and is not allowing you the free practice of your religion. Understand that. So you approach a lawyer. If he says no, you should say, maybe you should start one. Maybe the people of North Dakota, maybe the people of Los Angeles, maybe the people of New York City, right? Where they say conservatives need not apply there or need not come in there. Maybe the people of Miami, maybe the people of New Orleans, Houston, Dallas, all of Texas should start a class action lawsuit to get an injunction to stop the federal government from making you as a Christian sign up for Obamacare or be charged the fees thereof if you don't sign up for Obamacare, and get you out from under this metaphorical mark of the beast. It is just that serious. We're talking about something that is against you. This legislation, I've gone over it in several of my other videos. I've gone over it. There is nothing good about it. It is a power grab, and it is a slap in the face of every Christian in the United States and every Jew. I don't want to speak for Jews because I'm not Jewish, but if the Jews that I know who talk to me, who tell me their faith, who talk to me about their religion, whether or not they're so very strict on it, but they have the same exact concept that you're supposed to get married, have children, and that is a commandment by God. I can't think of the word right now. It has, supposedly to them, it has a little more seriousness than the word commandment in the English language. I don't speak Hebrew or Yiddish or Aramaic, so you'll have to ask your local Jew, but I believe they have the same strictures in their religion. This is a slap to the face, really, of all religions. I think it's all religions, including Islam, that you should have to pay for somebody else's contraception, and that's just one aspect. I told you I could read to you 10,000 different things that stops you from practicing your religion as your religion tells you, not as you see fit. I'm not talking about the people who say they have to light candles every Friday and go dance in the rain. I'm talking about what does their religion say according to the Bible, Torah, what have you. This cuts to the core of religion. This case is something that every religious person in the United States should pay attention to. I'm a Christian, so I'll speak to Christians. This is something that you should do. You should not sign up for Obamacare. If you want to pay for health care, doctors are now going to a system where they charge cash for procedures. And on a cash basis, it's like 1/10 or even 1/20th the cost of what you would pay for in a hospital that takes insurance. Insurance bad, doctors on a cash system good. So you would look up in your city concierge doctor. So you don't have to worry about insurance. You don't have to worry about if you get sick, what are you going to do? Concierge doctor. So that takes care of that, so you don't have to worry about having insurance. The concierge doctor, that is far more efficient, far more economical, and you can use the money that you have been spending on insurance and invest that into something that would make you money in the meantime, right? And if you do get sick, you go to a concierge doctor and they will heal you and cure you, because it's on a cash basis, at a far cheaper rate than you would ever dream of paying under insurance. I'm here to give you answers. I'm here to make sure you're awakened. Make sure you see the light. Obamacare is terrible. This case, this Supreme Court case, is something that you should put on your email as an email notification. Keep watching, and if you make any money and you're a Christian, you should try and contact a lawyer and see, is there a class action going on for Christians against Obamacare. We have to actually do things. We can't just go to work, come home, eat, and go to sleep and repeat it all the next day. They are depending on you doing absolutely nothing so they can get away with all of this. Yes, I'm passionate about this because I want this country to be great again. We are not great any longer, and they are trying to make sure we're not great. They're taking away our dollar. They're taking away our value. They're giving away our freedoms. They're taking away our freedoms. They're destroying the Constitution bit by bit. And it's because people are simply going to work, coming home, eating, going to sleep. And they're depending on that. They're depending on you being lazy, you not wanting to be bothered, you not wanting to have to deal with anything extra. But I'm sorry, they have pushed you in a corner. You just don't realize it, They've pushed you in a corner, and you need to come out swinging. Pay attention to this case. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. This is to white people, black people, Latino, Asians, all of you. All of you. Shinto, Buddhist, all of you. It doesn't matter. I'm on all of your sides. This, and please share this video with everybody. This is critical. We are backed into a corner. We need to come out swinging. And I mean swinging. This is the gun control this is the whole shebang. We cannot sit on our butts and just be couch potatoes and think that the world is going to be the same tomorrow. They're destroying the dollar as we speak. They're making deals as we speak to destroy this country. We have to stand up and stand up for not just our rights. And this goes to Democrats too, who just think, we're hoping for the best. No, your country's being sold out from under you. I'm asking all of you to stand with me and to stand against this. Go find you a lawyer, see if there's a class action lawsuit, and if not, say, we need to start one. Will you start one? I'll bring you 50 people, and go find 50 people in your neighborhood. Tell them what's going on and see, will they sign up for the class action? It's a really good, really easy thing to do, just to sign up. All right, will you sign up for the class action? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to pay any money. This is a class action lawsuit. The lawyer will take care of everything. That's an easy sell right there, right? So you should be able to find 50 people easily if the lawyer says he hasn't started one. We need to stand up. We need to stand up for America. We need to stand up for our rights. And one of those rights is the freedom to express our religion. And this goes against every religion that I know of in the United States. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. Please share this video